Hi, youth changemakers! Welcome back to our leadership series. I know that we live in a tropical country, but have you ever seen an iceberg, whether in a movie or in a book? And it looks something like this. From afar, an iceberg might seem small, parang madaling magmaneuver around it if you are riding a boat or a ship. But an iceberg is really very deceiving because what we only see is the top portion. The bigger portion of the iceberg is actually underneath the water. Just like an iceberg, the issues and challenges that we have in our community today can be deceiving at times. Akala natin ito lang yung issue, pero mas malalim pa pala siya. And these issues that we are facing today did not just happen overnight. This is a buildup of different behaviors, mindsets, and actions that happen through time. And as a leader, we have to get deeper to understand the real issues. We have to go beyond the surface to have a better grasp of the situation. And today, that's exactly what we're going to talk about. I'll be sharing with you a tool called the problem tree analysis. It is a tool that can help stakeholders like you to have a broader and more realistic overview of the problem by identifying its causes and effects. The problem tree is like a visual representation where the focal problem or the core problem is represented by the trunk, the causes of the problem are the roots, and the effects are the fruits or the leaves of the tree. This is an example of a problem tree analysis represented here by a flowchart. Makikita mo that underneath the problem, there are different causes and there are different layers or levels of the root cause of the problem. So that can usually happen when you do your problem tree analysis. Nasanga-sanga or magkakakonekta yung mga causes. And the same with the effects of the problem. To better understand how to use the problem tree analysis, we will go through it using an example. And our example for today is having low sales sa isang tindahan or sari-sari store. In identifying the root causes of the problem, mahalaga na kinakausap natin sino yung mga stakeholders involved in this issue or problem. So for example, in this case of having low sales in a store, sino ba yung mga dapat kausapin? So you have the store owner, the staff, and of course the customers. Here in our example, meron tayong tatlong causes na in-identify: competing stores, poor customer service, and having few items. So, pwedeng sa pag-identify nyo ng mga causes, ilista nyo muna sila isa-isa sa scratch paper before putting it in a format like this. Now, na na-identify natin ano yung 3 main causes na nakita natin na nagko-cause ng low sales for that store, we will now go deeper per each cause. So, in the competing stores na aspect, ano ba yung mga reasons bakit mas tinatangkilik ng ibang customers yung competing stores? So, you have there, mas mababa kasi yung presyo nila, mas malapit yung location sa customers, or they also have more items in their stores. Under poor customer service naman, kaya pala hindi maganda yung customer service na nabibigay ng mga staff is because hindi pala sila na-train to do customer service. Hindi nila alam kung paano i-assist yung customer sa tindahan. Under the few items, we found out na kaya konti lang yung mga tinda, it's because out of stock yung items or late na na-order yung mga stocks na kailangan. And under late orders, we also found that kaya late na order is because hindi na ma-manage ng mabuti yung stocks. So, hindi alam na ito na pala yung kulang, hindi alam na kailangan nang i-order yung items na yon. And sometimes, yung root causes ng problems are also linked to each other or related sa isa't isa. For example, in our case, yung poor stock management, kaya pala hindi nila na ma-manage ng mabuti or na-audit ng mabuti yung stock is because hindi nga sila na-train. So, babalik tayo dun sa lack of training for the staff. Now, let's go to the effects of this problem. So, kapag mababa yung sales mo, ano ba yung mga posibleng mangyari? So, one scenario is that unable to pay utilities, hindi ka na makapagbayad ng kuryente, ng tubig, dahil wala kang pambayad kasi walang profit yung tindahan. And another possible effect is having late salary. Hindi ka na makapagpasweldo ng mga staff mo. At dahil hindi ka na makapagbayad ng utilities, a possible scenario under that is naputulan ka na ng kuryente, which can lead to magkuklose ka na ng shop kasi wala ng kuryente, lalong ayaw ng pumunta ng mga customers doon. For late salary naman, since hindi sila napapasweldo ng maayos, nagre-resign yung mga staff. Wala ka ng tindera ngayon. And because of that, there's na higher rate of unemployment na in your city or municipality. Now, here is a picture of what we have put together with the causes and the effects of the problem of having low sales sa isang tindahan or sari-sari store. So, these are the causes and these are the effects. So, for today's activity, kayo naman yung magta-try ng problem tree analysis. So, group yourselves into 3. Then, for each group, mamili kayo ng topic or problem na itatakal ninyo. Then, discuss the possible causes and effects of the problem. In identifying the causes, remember to ask why. So, continue to ask why para makuha nyo yung up to the 3rd or 4th level ng root cause ng problem. Then, make a problem tree analysis based on your discussion, yung katulad ng visual representation natin kanina. Then, after all of the groups are done, present and share with the other groups. Here are the topics or problems that you can choose from. So now that you have learned how to do problem tree analysis, I hope you have a better understanding of the overview of the problem. And don't forget to discuss this with your other stakeholders para mas mabuo at mas maging malinaw yung inyong problem tree analysis. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you learned something new and I hope that you will continue to use this tool, this client journey mapping tool, to better understand the issues and at the same time to help you as you go through your human-centered design projects in the future. So I'll see you next week. Bye!